Okay, this should be just a quick little video on bartering. Bartering obviously is just trading things. In this case, for massage, it's trading massage therapy for any other services the therapist might want. And we can take a look at those if we want to. If we go to the barter category, you can see that it's anything from, facial, hair work, nails, massage therapy. This is massage therapists trading massage with each other. Household stuff, whatever, there's lessons, dance lessons, sports, golf, tennis, surfing lessons, anything like that. Anything that a therapist might want to get and they're willing to trade massage for. So we go back. So we have our typical user. We have Joe, the fictional user, and we have Ashley, the fictional therapist. And so what we're going to need to do first is actually set up a barter ad. Joe needs to set up an ad because, as opposed to the way the Finding Therapist works, under Finding Therapist, users look for therapists and they do all the searching and they go through the profiles. In this, though, the massage therapist will do the searching themselves, and they need to find what they're looking for. So Joe, this is Joe, he's going to go ahead and add a listing. What does Joe do? Well, let's just say, I don't know, I think Joe's pretty handy around the house, so we'll just say Joe does all this stuff. Description, how about Joe has tons of experience with, I don't know what it is, not housework, it's it's just with home improvement. That's great. He would obviously put more than that, but we don't want to do that. Massage wanted, Joe likes deep tissue, Swedish. Exchange rate, he's willing to do 1-to-1, which means, and by the way, anytime in the, if you ever have any questions throughout the site, we try to put these little question mark boxes here to make it easy for you to understand what's going on. So just mouse over those and they should explain a lot of stuff. In this case, this is, what the rate is. I do 1 for 1, 1 for 2. If you're talking about like trading for services for maybe a doctor or something like that, you might have 2 hours of massage. You might have to trade that for 1 hour of their time. Conversely, if we're talking about like say personal training, you might be able to trade 1 hour of massage for 2 personal training sessions. That's gonna vary. Max travel is how far Joe is willing to go for this, and Joe's gonna go. He'll go 20 miles. Restrictions. Joe prefers. I prefer female therapists. Joe doesn't feel comfortable getting a massage from a guy. And he's going to show his listing and submit. So Joe's done. This is his listing right here, and he's in the database. So we're now going to flip over to Ashley. She needs, coincidentally, some household work done. She needs carpet cleaned. Do a search, and look at that. Bridget apparently does it too, but Joe is the guy we're looking for. So she can check his ad. He doesn't have anything going on. But she looks at his full ad. She says, okay, he has tons of experience. This and that, 20 miles, which is within her range. She sees he looks pretty good. So she says, okay. Hi, Joe. My nephews put a big hole in my wall the other day. And make sure you qualify stuff. It's about, whatever it is, 9 inches across. Would you have a chance to help me with it? And then maybe that little sales pitch. I give great deep, or I do great deep tissue work and have a nice room set up for when you're finished, whatever it is. And this is Ashley. So she can send this off to Joe. And when it comes to bartering, Joe's going to do this work, but he's not going to pay for the materials. So what's going to happen is he's probably he'll pick up some drywall maybe on the way, and maybe a little spackle. And if she has paint, she should get that. Or maybe she'll just pick up all the materials for him, which might make it easier. But the bartering really is just time for time. It's not materials. So she replies. And Joe gets a message, has a reply. She sees this, and he says, sounds great. Anyway, we don't have to go through the rest of it, but he says, sound great. They set up an appointment and the whole thing. So that's how it works. I mean, you basically have one person bartering, the other person, one person offering the service, the other person offering massage, and that's that. Now, therapists, if we want to go back to Ashley's account, one thing you'll notice about therapists is that they will, when they barter, go to her listing. She actually has a listing already set up, but you can hide it and unhide them. So even though Ashley offers massage therapy, so we'll go back to Joe here. He wants to find someone that does massage. Oops, barter, massage therapy, and she doesn't show up. You can always disable your barter ad extremely quickly. All you have to do is go to barter, add your listing. That'll bring up this page, and you just hide it or not. So it's currently hidden. We're going to unhide it, submits it, and now if Joe does that search again, she comes up. Not only that, but when the people browse the profile, you'll notice that this was not there before, but now she has an iBarter button there, and people can quickly see her ad. And that's it. That's bartering in a nutshell, and it's a nice, easy way, an inexpensive way to get services in exchange for massage, massage in exchange for services, without having to worry about cash changing hands, and that's it. Enjoy.